Hey guys, and welcome to another Baro video. I apologise for missing the last one 2 weeks ago. I mean, he didn't actually bring anything brand new, so I mean, it's not too big a deal. So let's have a look at his inventory this time around. Now we'll start off with cosmetics. We've got the Katir Syndana. It's actually not a bad looking thing. I don't mind this at all. It's definitely not as bad as his insanely big, bulky thing. However, 400 ducats, 350,000 credits. I mean, it is fairly expensive. So let's try and pick one of those up. Oh, yep, hotfix, maybe not. In terms of Sentinel stuff, we've got the Prisma Mech Sentinel head. It's not a bad looking thing. I used to use it quite a lot. However, with the fact that Helios Prime looks so damn good that I don't actually use any accessories on there. However, 175 ducats, 200,000 credits. It's actually not a bad looking thing if you really want to make your Sentinel look good. We've also got the Xiphos Prisma skin. This is one of my favourite skins for the Xiphos. It looks absolutely fantastic. You can see all the the Prisma energy effects and all sorts of stuff going on. Plus it colours really nicely as well. 210 ducats, 400,000 credits. I'd say this is worth picking up because it makes your Xiphos look absolutely badass. We've also got a bunch of mods that are back this time around. We've got the dual stats for the electric. I would say actually it's worth picking all of these up. I use all of them at some point or another. 300 ducats, 150,000 credits each. You are going to be spending quite a lot of money trying to pick all of these up. I've just realised that I only have one of these, so I'll pick another one up once the hotfix is done. So I would say it's definitely worth picking these up if you don't actually have them. Prime Reach is another one that I use a lot. Prime Reach is a fantastic melee mod. Put it on your whips, put it on your pole arms, put it on, I mean, it even works on stuff like the Galantine, like anything with a lot of range. Primed Reach will make it so you can hit so many enemies at once. And I think it is a fantastic mod. It's worth picking up, worth maxing out. 300 ducats, 220,000 credits. We've also got a bunch of weapons and stuff this time around. We've got the Prisma Shade, which is back once again. It's a nice upgrade to the original Shade if you do use that. I'm not a big fan of Shade, I don't really use it. However, I do have one of these. I have maxed it out just like everything else. 500 ducats, 300,000 credits. It's fairly expensive for something you might not use that much. However, if you like your Shade, then there is a Prisma version available. We've also got the Prisma Veritux, so if you're into your Arcwing, we've got a Prisma Arcwing melee weapon for you. It's not a bad thing, to be honest. It's not as good as some of the other ones. Personally, I quite like the Wrathbone and stuff like that myself. The Prisma Veritux kind of falls down a little bit in that sort of regard. However, it's not a bad looking thing. 550 ducats, 150,000 credits. At the very least, it's another 3,000 mastery points for you. And we've also got the Prisma Gakata, which is one of my favourite weapons of all time. 610 ducats, 100,000 credits. Pick it up. Absolutely pick this thing up. I love the Prisma Gakata. Totally worth it. It is a whole bunch of fun in a really, really small little package. Definitely worth it. We've also got the 3-day credit booster. That's the last thing on the PC rotation this time. 3-day credit booster, 350 ducats, 75,000 credits. If you're planning on doing a weekend of credit farming, or if you just want to stock up until he next comes around, then I would say that this is worth picking up. It's fairly expensive on the ducats, but if you're not that, if you've got ducats to spare, then I would say it's definitely worth picking this up. I just wanted to quickly talk about console Baro and a decision that I've decided to make. I'm not going to be talking about the console license specifically from going forward from now. Baro has become something, honestly, I'm no longer that excited for whatsoever. The rotation 2 weeks ago was actually the first time I logged in and saw there was simply nothing whatsoever to buy. Not even a cosmetic. And as time goes on, Baro has just become something I don't really look forward to. In fact, I forgot he was even coming this week at all. It kind of caught me by surprise. I'm not saying that I'm going to stop doing these videos completely. However, I am just going to stop covering the console stuff individually. At the end of the day, the console rotation is just what the PC has, only 4 weeks later than the PC gets. So from now on, I'm going to be covering the PC stuff in the current rotation, and then link to the video where I talk about all the items the consoles are going to be getting, plus IMGA links to the screenshots that Humanomoly sends me each time Baro arrives on the console. All I'm doing with Baro now is repeating myself over and over again, and it's getting a bit old and stale. so I'd rather keep these videos short, to the point, and less repetitive. So with that in mind, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.